Hi guys, welcome back to my page. Now I can't remember the last time, if ever, you've seen me actually draw on this page. Usually you see me doing digital work or working on a coloring book. But recently I've been inspired to start keeping a sketchbook again as a way of play, which is a big deal for me. And it shouldn't be. It's probably surprising considering that I'm an artist, because what artist doesn't have a sketchbook? But I said that I would never keep another physical form of a sketchbook again after losing all of my sketches in a house fire, which I'm pretty sure I did a video on that here at one point. And the thing that really hurt is it wasn't just you losing the sketches I had for years. It was all the stories that I had written. Because I had created this whole world with these characters in there and their background stories, and I lost them all. But you know that book I've been reading that I've been making my vlogs about? It said it was time for me to face that fear and get in here and recreate these characters. So that's what you see me doing, because these aren't just random characters you see me drawing. These are my original babies. These is Rue, the rag doll, and her friends. The one you see me coloring right here, that is Rue, spelled like gumbo Rue. Rue is a voodoo doll, but she doesn't like to be called a voodoo doll. She prefers to be called a rag doll because for her, that means it's easier to make friends. And we like to call people by what they refer to be called. So her name is Rue, the rag doll. So we follow Rue through all of her misadventures. And as she leaves the bayou to go out into the world, at least she tries to, but she keeps getting dragged back because the bayou is a magical place. You also see her other quote unquote friends. One is Cajun, the crazy one. That's the one with the eyeball. He may or may not be a watcher doll, which we'll get into what that means later, but he always has a sinister smile on his face, and he carries a very shiny butcher knife. Her other friend, who is my favorite, is Undewey. He's the spicy boy. He has a very, very spicy, short temper, and you see them right next to her in this image. Now you're going to be seeing a lot more of them going forward. So this is a very brief introduction. This was the first page in my coloring book, and you see me here using mainly acrylic markers to create this image because I really wanted to create a painting. So I'm not using any color pencils or anything. This image is 100%, 100% acrylic markers. I'm using multiple brands to do this. Just art markers, Arctic markers. Those are the main two. You'll see them and Shuttle Art. Shuttle Art is the other brand that I use. So if you're interested in acrylic markers, I definitely recommend those three brands. But more on the reason why I am creating this. This is my form of therapy. Like I said, I'm healing myself from the wound of losing everything, but also this is my escape away from everything that is happening in the world right now. Every time you turn on the news, something new is happening. There's tariffs, there's AI, and it starts to feel like, what's the point of doing art anymore? Did I pick the wrong time to try to be an artist? But let's be real. When has there ever been a right time to be an artist? Throughout history, artists have had to go through so many things. And I just wanted to tell you that if you are feeling overwhelmed with the world right now, you're not alone. With every new headline, it gets harder to keep dreaming, harder to keep building. And I know you may feel like hiding. You pretty much want to bury your head into the ground just so you can breathe and avoid all of this shit. You just want to create. You just want to build. You just want to have your small business. You didn't ask for all this. You don't have any stake in the game that's that big for all this to be happening. Trust me, I get it. But you putting your head down to create, it's not giving up. That's resistance. That's healing. That's power. Just know you don't have to do everything all at once. You don't have to smile every day. Even your quiet progress matters. You're allowed to feel scared and still move forward. You're allowed to slow down and still build progress towards something beautiful. You're allowed to protect your peace. And just so you know, I encourage it. I encourage you to put your head down, draw, and protect your peace. Protect your mind, your artistic mind and creativity any way you can. So protect your peace, build your power, one soft, honest step at a time. You're doing more than you think. Remember, inch by inch, anything is a cinch. And remember, when you feel stuck, remember our mantra: create more than you compare, create more than you consume, create more than you criticize, create more than you complain, create more than you cry, create more than you contemplate, and create more than you cower. Create, create, create. So the answer is always create. Now, I don't know who needed to hear all that. Me. I was the one who needed to hear all that. But I hope it helps somebody. Now, if you liked any of what I said, please leave me a comment letting me know that you like this type of content. For the rest of this video, we just gonna chill and color in our sketchbooks. And if you don't have a sketchbook, I highly recommend them. They are great for artist play. I think we get too much in our heads and we want them to be perfect, especially if you are looking online and consuming more than you create or comparing more than you create. You may look and be like, well, my sketchbook doesn't look like theirs. Your sketchbook is whatever you want it to be, whether it has completed pieces like this one, or if it's just random eyeballs all over, or random words. It's your sketchbook, baby. Do whatever you want with it. It's your place of play. If nobody ever told you that, I'm giving you permission. Your auntie in art just gave you permission to do whatever you damn well please in your sketchbook. Now let's vibe out. And now that I'm putting the finishing touches on this piece, again, if you liked anything that I said, if you like the vibe of this video, please give me a like, give me a comment, And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this page and also go find me on my other social media. I'm on TikTok and IG, all under the name Jonquel. Y'all have a good night, all right?